Hi, and welcome back to the final extra video for Let's Play Demon Souls. The point of this video is to show off a couple of the weapons that I didn't use, mainly because they either don't fit my build, or they're just really bad damage-wise, and they just have a crazy gimmick to them. The first weapon that we're going to be looking at is the Baby's Nail that we got in 3-1. It is a dagger type weapon, quite quick to attack, and its entire gimmick is it is the only melee weapon that can inflict plague. The only other way, of course, to inflict plague is with the Death Cloud spell. Now take a look at the damage I do here. That didn't actually show it off too well. But let's equip the Kris Blade that we found in 2-1. 350 damage. Let's run ahead and take a better look at this one more time. So without the Kris Blade. Here we go. 250 with the Kris Blade. 350. The Kris Blade, of course, increases the damage that you do with spells. That is what I'm getting at. It also does decent damage if you swing it. Next up, right, Jerry's Stiletto and the Needle of Agony. Jerry's Stiletto is gotten from freeing Frake, and it is a rapier type weapon. Its special property, aside from doing piss poor damage, is, if I can lower this dredgeling down, that should be good. Right about there. Whenever you successfully strike somebody with it, you get MP back. Handy, I guess, as an offhand for the spellcaster. The Needle of Agony's special property is when you stab somebody with it, you get some souls. Specifically 20 every time. It's only ever 20. It's kind of bad. You get this by combining the mixed demon souls from the Man-Eater and I believe a rapier or a dagger. I'm not really sure. It's a rapier type weapon, but I really don't know. I can't remember how you get it. Next up, I do want to show off one, just emphasize something with Istyrel. I'm getting a little ahead of myself with the equips. Just showing it off one more time. But look at the poison and plague resistance in the lower right. See that? That's really the best use of Istyrel, other than it being a faith scaling weapon. Next up is the Scraping Spear that you get for combining a spear with the lead demon's soul, which you get from Phalanx. We've already gone over that the Scraping Spear's main use is that it lowers the armor of anybody you attack. It really doesn't do that great damage, so that's why it was never in a main video. The Phosphorescent Pole is a pretty decent magic weapon. I never used it because Tauto did. But I really do want to show off. Look, my magic's refilling. That's what it does. At +5, it's the same as equipping a Fragrant Ring. Also, it has the Polearm moveset, which is a pretty decent moveset, so, it's actually pretty good as a weapon. And one more set of weapons that I want to show off. We never really took a look at Demon Brand or Soul Brand, so let's do that right now. The gimmick of Demon and Soul Brand is that their damage is based off of your character tendency. Closer to black, the stronger that soul gets. Closer to white, the stronger that demon gets. I'm currently pure white character tendency, so demon does its max damage and soul does 0 damage. I think I go back into the menu one more time for some reason. I guess to emphasize 0, But I will demonstrate this right here as soon as I remember how to attack with a left-handed weapon. There you go. See? Absolutely 0 damage. but with demons, a hell of a lot of damage. These are actually some of the strongest weapons in the game. And they also have a neat other feature. If you notice, they're kind of incomplete, both of them. They both have this kind of one hilt thing going. They have the same design on them, but just not finished. There's actually a reason for this. If you remember, I never really mentioned what the false demon's soul does. And I'm going to have to run back to the Nexus real quick in order to show it off. But if you take Demon Brand and Soul Brand, combine them with the False King's Soul, you can get the Northern Regalia, the strongest weapon in the game. And that's really it for all the extra videos. I suggest you just go watch the final video, which is being posted with this.